What's up, guys? This is Jeremy from Gadgetel.com, and here today at CES 2012 I am taking a look at the Sony Walkman. Not the Walkman I grew up with, not the Walkman you might have grown up with. This is a Walkman for today's youth, for this generation. It's Android-powered. It's very light, actually. It has the back is a little bit sparkly, just like a little bit of a matte finish. So it'll slip out of your hands. The underlying version of Android on this device, I'm not too sure, but I would like to imagine that it's Android 2.3, but it's obviously it's not stock Android 2.3 gingerbread. It is customized with Sony's own user interface, and much like Samsung tried with the Galaxy player, this looks like an Xperia phone, but it's not. So think of it as the iPod Touch of Walkmans, basically. So go down here to the app drawer. You see this is the very similar app drawer experience that you usually see in Gingerbread, where you just scroll straight up and down. There's only 2 pages of apps in here so far. And one of the things that's on here that Sony is really pushing is their Music Unlimited service, which you can access through most of their connected devices, PS3s, of course the Walkman here, the PlayStation Vita on day one, the PlayStation Portable, the Sony Tablet P, the Sony Tablet S, just about anything else that they want to put this on to all integrate into the Sony Entertainment Network. Okay, so let's just try to look at some of the, see if there's any videos loaded up on here. We got a trailer for Underworld. See how this looks on the screen. It is a 4.3-inch screen, so it pretty much goes on par with the majority of smartphones that's coming out recently. Pretty nice bezel around it, so it may look a little bit larger, but it is 4.3. The video quality on this so far, of course, it looks a little bit decent. Again, we're under a lot of lights. Let's check out this right here. You can also access the FM radio, the DLNA support, so that you can stream whatever you're doing here up to your Bravia television. Here's some photos here. This is somewhat reminiscent of their Play Memories application on the PlayStation 3. You see your photos there, landscape and portrait. Set it down. Looks like it's in a slideshow presentation, but of course you can just slide across if you want. Right now it does feel very, very, very smooth, and of course that pinch to zoom, which also works pretty well. Now, since this is an Android device, it should have complete access to the Android market, which it does. It means you'll be able to download all of Google's official applications and all the games and everything like that. It's powered by a Tegra 2 processor. However, do not see an option for Tegra Zone on here, which I guess would kind of be counter to what Sony wants, to be buying things from NVIDIA and not from them. Let's take a look around the sides really quick. It's just a Walkman emblem right there. It's like the micro HDMI, actually. HDMI out right there. Your volume switches up and down on the right side, and then on the left side there is absolutely nothing. At the bottom, you see that's where you put your headphone jack. So you charge at the bottom. There's your power switch at the top. So it's pretty standard fare. This is the Sony Walkman, brand new, just announced here at CES 2012. So far, so good. We'll get a little bit more hands-on time with this in the future. So until next time, this is Jeremy with Gadgetel.com, and we will see you later from the show.